Burnout Revenge. It's not just a suitable name for my autobiography. It's an actual sequel to Burnout 3 Takedown, the extremely successful car crash simulator. And it's on next-generation consoles. I sure hope this is not a song by, like, Our Lady Peace or something. Because it certainly enjoys its licensed music. By embarrassing bands that you haven't heard of since the early 2000s. Apparently, my most recent save was in 2005. Huh. Seems unlikely. But yeah, like I said, all the music in this game is by like Yellow Card and Avenged Sevenfold and stuff, so it's my custom soundtrack coming in to save the day. We're here for the World Tour. I haven't played this game in a long time. Last time I played it, it was on the PS2. But this is the Xbox 360 version. It should look a lot better, should load a lot faster. Load times were atrocious on the PS2. And one thing I like about this game, compared to Takedown. In Takedown, crash missions and races and everything, they were all different separate campaigns. So if you were making progress in your crash missions, you would never stumble upon a race. Just separate progression paths entirely. In this game, they're intertwined. And here's our exciting vehicles we can choose from. Haven't unlocked any yet, so red. Red it is. Takedown also had lots and lots of unskippable cutscenes with very annoying voice acting. This game seems to just have little cutscenes, introducing areas you've never been to before. Set the scene, presentation is much, much, much better here in Revenge. I think at least. Here's one of the features I like a lot, which is you can turn the various civilian vehicles into projectiles by hitting them hard enough. Have a little freeway pinball. This kind of reminds me of Crackdown, the open world like superhero game. Because one of the vehicles you could drive in was like super low to the ground, and if you upgraded it all the way, you could sort of do this. Just scoop your way underneath every single vehicle in traffic, fling them all into the air. Oh, drifted. Took myself out. No opponents, and I still managed to die. I don't expect to be good at this. I've done literally no practice whatsoever. Just here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, Burnout 3 Takedown. I did not even want to show it off, because the first time you ever attempt to play a level, it makes you listen to this guy doing like an obnoxious radio DJ voice for literally like 7 solid minutes of him going through tutorials way, way too enthusiastically. Super obnoxious. It's kind of a meme among Burnout players. how annoying this dude is. And he is not in Burnout Revenge. Much better game as a result. I think, at least. When I first got this game, I had heard it was a step down in quality from Burnout 3 Takedown. This Takedown was wildly successful. Of all the games in the series, I'm pretty sure that's the one that is most responsible for putting it on the map. But I find Revenge to be an improvement in every single way. That is based on my own criteria for what counts as improvement. But hell, I just booted up the game and already I'm committing all sorts of pointless acts of violence with my car. Racking up $500,000 in damage. And certainly this is enough. I got my gold medal. There's no reason to continue playing this. So, I'll try and wipe myself out in a particularly showy way. You kill me. Thank you. And then we'll just wait. My car has no paint on it anymore. And I exploded because Calypso put a bomb in my trunk. Beautiful. I think that's the highest number of stars you can earn. So we are currently ranked harmless. And we're going to want to improve our rank. That will unlock additional levels, additional challenges. 20 to next rank. We're well on our way to greater acts of violence. Now, when I first played this game, I remember only playing crash missions like this one. So as much as I praise this game for allowing you to separate out crash missions and actual races, all I did was do crash missions, and you can play crash missions exclusively until like rank, like a very high rank. I played the game for hours and hours, and only after many rank ups did it force me to do an actual race. Yep, we found Crimson Fury. We didn't even have to go into any sort of create a car mode. So, crash breakers are a big thing in this game. I believe crash breakers were in the last game as well, but they weren't as impressive as they're going to be here. Let's make our way to that intersection and kill everybody. And also hurl ourselves into the lower area and blow up some pickup trucks. Once we start, we cannot slow down. This guy, he's got to go. Now we're just waiting for 100% on our crash breaker, and I detonate. It's become a nuclear bomb. Throw myself into the lower parking lot. Already caused, like well over $3 million in damage. Looking for $5 million. But taking out the target is worth a lot of points. And Crash Breaker 2. The crowd loves it. $8 million. You can get like 3 Crash Breakers, sometimes 4. Crash mode is very fun. I got addicted to it. Let's see it in cinematic replay mode, where everyone just explodes pointlessly. I love how pointless all of Burnout is. Just stuff gets blowed up. That's the whole point of the game. Boom. Relive our finest hour. That's gotta be worth all the stars. New event unlocked. We'll definitely get at least one rank up before the end of this stream. But it looks like there are, what, 6, at least 9 possible ranks we could increase. Like Ron rank 0. We can go all the way up to 9. There are already more stars available here. Do another crash. Let's do a race. This is a racing game, ultimately. This should pit us against real enemies. There's also a bunch of free DLC for the Xbox 360 version that I've downloaded, but it won't allow me to use the free DLC cards that I grabbed. They're all silly as hell. They're like Alienware sponsored, Xbox sponsored. This game loves its sponsorships. Almost as much as Jet Moto does. But this is where we can do some actual revenge. It's called Burnout Revenge because it introduces revenge takedowns. So if we get taken down, we can then specifically hunt down the person who took us down and take them out. Like so. We will get bonus points and stuff if we successfully kill that guy. Let's go for it. Oh. This map is a little difficult. I remember that much. It says a bunch of indestructible poles just in the middle of the course. Touch them at high speed, you are going to explode. But I have bloodlust, so I will survive these poles in the middle of the road. And I will kill third place here. Oh. I got hit too hard. Now I need to kill 2 people. That was not my target. I'm in first place. So I'm going to sandbag a little bit. There we go. Okay. Then I'll just sort of hang out here in front of a shipping container. I should have exploded there. But I was watching someone else explode, so I couldn't. Uh-oh. That's what should have happened. Oh, man. I thought I could break through that fence. It looked rickety. I think we still have someone else to get revenge upon. Yeah, there they are. Yep. Got myself again. There we go. You've gone and singled yourself out. So there are specific takedowns, and the game rewards you for collecting all sorts of weird takedowns, like bullet storm style. Just do the wackiest thing you can imagine and have it kill somebody. And the game probably will account for that being a specific thing. One of them is to land on top of another vehicle and pancake them. Get a lot of points for doing that. There we go. I killed all my rivals. I got first place. I drove horribly, but I still won. These early races are super easy. How do I get out of here? There we go. First place, gold medal, bunch of stars. New car unlocked even. Since everything we accomplish adds to our ranking, we'll probably do one crash, one race. Back and forth, back and forth. The way I couldn't in Takedown. There we go, the alley-oops. One of my unique signature takedowns. Like I said, millions of goofy little tricks you can do to kill people. But being like the first race level you are likely to play, that level is quite difficult. But all the levels are super difficult because the game is so fast. Here, we're just going to want to cause $3 million. That's a bit modest. Last time we did 8 million. Didn't even really break a sweat. Base solo. Let's focus on, yeah, whatever has the best crash breaker, which is this beat up old roadkill. Oh, I wanted to get that bus. Buses are worth a lot of points. Just right in the center of all that traffic. Set off a bomb, and if I can get a crash breaker down here, there will be a lot of violence. Look at all these cars. Unexploded. We gotta correct that. And obviously our crash breaker stat determines how violent our explosions are. Oh, I'm so close. Not close enough to get it in this last second, so I'm actually gonna retry. I really needed to get that bus. Right about... Nope, stop dead. Oh wait, the upper level seems pretty annihilated. And I bounce myself into the lower level. Looks like it. I'm just a ticking time bomb, but nothing's really happening up there. Oh, I got my 3 million. Certainly could have been many millions more. But I'll take my gold medal. Later on, these crash missions actually get quite difficult to get the gold medal. Obviously, this one I didn't have to do anything particularly special. Could have done way more damage. Remember these, where they count up all your stars being skippable. But it is not allowing me to skip them. One more star, we cease to be harmless. Look what I won. Wow. The ultimate in luxury. A Ford Pinto. Left at the bottom of a lake. 40 years. The ultimate prize for causing $3 million in damage. I guess it's more of a punishment. Road Rage is a particularly good mission type, where you score by causing takedowns. So the more people crash and die, the more points we get. Obviously, this is well suited to this theoretically being a car combat game. I should have played a Road Rage level when I did Burnout 3 Takedown, but I didn't have any unlocked. Didn't know how far away I was from unlocking a new one. So the whole point of this, kill 7 of these guys. Oh, how did he not hit that telephone pole? There's one. Well, 2. One of our goals met. Beautiful. Uh-oh. The danger area. Lightly tap someone into oblivion. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Luckily, they don't seem to want to seek revenge upon me. Otherwise, I'd have to dig 2 graves. I don't have that kind of time. One more. I get the gold. But yeah, this is as car combat as Burnout gets. And it's pretty great. Feels like they could do more to, like, gamify this. Because they have. Just feels like this should be more part of the level structure or something. I don't know what exactly I'm saying, but it feels the tiniest bit pointless. It's such a small thing. It's fun, but yeah, Burnout, profoundly pointless. Just violence. That's basically my review of Twisted Metal 2012 as well. But for some reason, I like Burnout a lot. 2012 I tend to be pretty negative on. Hooray, I'm unsafe. Someone finally noticed. Okay, so we can test drive modified R185DX. More importantly, a new level. Well, they're real proud of that level intro, I guess. Gotta plays this little thing. Test drives are just about, like, actual driving skills. I think if we get a decent medal here, we actually get to keep this car. assume that's a good thing. There were glowing arrows, indicating I should have gone between the two lanes. Clearly I'm not great at following glowing arrows. Those arrows were not telling me to drive directly into a wall. Gibson, buy yourself a guitar, why not? Roll that guy. That'll teach him to drive down the street. I don't think this is a new level. I think this is just a different part of the same level we've driven multiple times now. They do that sometimes, which is also very Twisted Metal 2012 of them. Didn't have much time to react to that. Oh, Logitech. Get a keyboard for your new guitar. Just need an ad for Pro Tools. You'll be able to make your own indie album. That is not a road. I think I already did not get a gold medal. I have no idea where the finish line is. That's certainly not it. I mean, in theory, if that happens to you while you're driving, that is a finish line. Because you're not going to be doing much more for the rest of your life. You've been liquefied. But the drivers of these vehicles simply don't care when they get liquefied. We got a pity cheer. And a bronze medal. Apparently 4 stars as well. Sure. Hard to even imagine how you could get fewer stars than that. I performed very poorly there. Well, that was a race. Despite the complete lack of competitors, therefore, crash time. What does this crash have in store for us? Something about a car's attack. Jump off the highway into that parking lot. I feel like we're going to want to cause some devastation on the highway first, though. Here's our Pinto we just unlocked. That's got the highest crash breaker rating, so let's break some crash. I don't think I did enough damage on the highway. Something's happening up there. Got a bit of a pileup going on. I don't get to see it. I don't get to reap the benefits. The thing about having a very high crash breaker rating is it takes more destruction to actually get the crash breaker going. So you need to be better at the game to take advantage of your newfound powers. This is more like it. To explode. The button mashing is also more difficult the higher your crash breaker rating. There have been times where I earned a crash break, but I couldn't actually pull it off because I had hit B too many times. It was actually too difficult. There we go. 10 million. My highest score yet. A lot of good usage of the explosion emote that I made over here on Twitch. See, actually getting to see the violence caused us to get more points for it. Nice work, Pinto. It's worth so many points that it's slowing down the game. Even the menu is slowing down on an Xbox 360 game, which is actually just an enhanced port of a PS2 game. So slow. There we go. Let's see what kind of races we have available to us. Oh, we got a trophy. Surely there are trophies for significantly more vehicles exploded. This 25 is insignificant compared to what you can do. So yeah, these trophies are... I mean, they're at the very low end. We're still unsafe. There are 9 more ranks that lie before us. There's another crash. All we have here is a crash. I said I'd alternate races and crashes, so what have we here? A reverse race. I'll take a reverse race. It seems well suited to getting revenge. I really wish I could drive my ridiculous Xbox car. You can see it on the occasional, like, loading screen menu. But they still won't let me drive it. Let's take Old Reliable Red, which will soon just be Primer. I think the visual damage on your car is one of the Xbox 360 features. As I remember on PS2, you didn't really get to see all your paint get stripped off as you drove around. One down. And another. Just, you do your pit maneuver and the target is probably going to explode. Or you just ride their bumper for a couple seconds. And off they go. I've had them return the favor, but not very often. Enemy vehicles are only slightly more well put together and resistant to explosion than these civilian vehicles that we barely have to touch to turn into bullets. Oh, I didn't see myself hitting anything, but apparently I did. That cost me a lot of my boostometer. So I've said this game is considered one of the low points of the franchise, weirdly enough. Because, I mean, the first game was kind of nothing. The second game added crash mode, so people like that a lot. Third game really put them on the map. That was a pivotal moment in the Burnout series. This, the fourth game, it doesn't change very much. It is really just more of the same. I just think it perfects all the things that were already good in Takedown. And then we got Burnout Paradise, which adds open world elements. I'm not at all familiar with how that works, but I've been told it's very good. Good enough to get a remaster in recent years. People seem to really, really, really like Burnout Paradise. I've heard people like really, really push hard for that being an especially good game. Never got a solid reason as to why. But I'll have to take their word for it because I haven't played it myself. Now for the payoff. We ate our vegetables. Here's dessert. Crash mode. So I think we want to avoid the highway, go to the video rental billboard. So that's a much bigger highway. There's a little destruction along the way, and not my finest moment. Yeah, I think I gotta reset this one. Bit of a cinematic camera angle for the reset, though. Just pretend that didn't happen. Oh, that's unacceptable. At least you have to hop right back into it. That was also true on the PS2. Crash mode was quite well optimized on the PS2. Okay. Kind of missed all my targets. There's some benefit to going airborne like that. You get something out of it, but I can't remember what. We'll keep at it. This is clearly a big spike in difficulty. We're in a higher tier of crash mode now. Oh. That was not intended. But as soon as I land in the target area, everyone's gonna explode. It's gonna be great. Trust me. Because when I played this casually, I insisted on getting gold medals on every single crash mission before I moved on to anything else. Huh. Something unlucky just happened. There was just a big pop-up that said unlucky. What was so unlucky about that? I guess I didn't land violently enough. So I guess I gotta try again. About here. Up. That's nothing. I feel like I should have got more air. Keep at it. Up. That's not gonna do it. About here. Get us on the highway. This is looking pretty violent. Got a bus. Ready to blow. There goes the entire highway. And the target exploded. So I get another crash breaker. Can I get over to this roadblock in the distance? I like my angle. And somebody. Rolled myself back down to the lower level. Yep, that's a good solid gold. I finally did it. Took a lot of tries. The airborne thing. I feel like I didn't do that any better than any previous attempt where I successfully hit the ramp. But this time it worked. I'll take it. Oh, is that another rank up? Oh, I'm getting close to a rank up. 4 away. So what I think I should do is end on a race here. I blew up 35 vehicles. I mean, it'll still be a pretty short stream if I were to end on a race. We'll do a race, we'll do a crash. Nothing more conclusive than a crash. And if this crash was as hard as it was, the next crash is probably going to be pretty brutal. What have we here? A specific event related to this airplane. Maybe we'll drive an airplane. Oh, it's just the modified car thing that I did horribly on. We've seen this. Don't need to see that again. No, we are definitely due for a Grand Prix. Grand Prix does take a bit of a while, but worth it. We haven't tried this one. I mean, it's identical to the red one, but it's blue. That pops in a different way. Maybe it'll look better in whatever level we're about to go to. No, this level is gross. It's Motor City, so it's Detroit. We're going to Detroit. Having some Motor City madness. Oh, time for revenge. Against, what was that, Spectre? How dare you, Spectre? Oh, there he was. I'll just hit the brakes. Ready to catch up. You will pay. Gotcha. Bit awkward. I mean, he did just stop in the middle of the highway. And I crashed into it. For some reason, like, a panther keeps roaring. I don't know what that indicates. Oh. That was a very clean takedown. I got tapped at a very inopportune moment. That is how you take someone down. Getting takedowns gives you not only a whole ton of the boost, it also increases your maximum boost meter. And then when you get taken out, you lose some of your max boost meter. Don't think we're gonna see... Oh. Spoke too soon. There must be some brutal rubber banding. So we were going as fast as vehicles are supposed to be able to go. And the enemies did still catch up to me. mean, at this point, I should see no other competitors. But Burnout knows that would be boring, so it will probably make them catch up to me pretty soon. Okay, that's not a turn. It looked like it should have been. Oh, now my revenge victim is in first place. No! I tried so hard to kill him. I let him come in first instead. You don't want that. But it is a Grand Prix. We'll get him. The next one. Okay, I technically got first place. I think I saw that right. Let's find out. One way or another, we're probably gonna win. It's the first Grand Prix, so it's still on the easy side. Better believe there are a bunch of them in this game. It's actually quite a long game. Had to teleport enemies right in front of us. How embarrassing for you, Burnout. There, much better. Eesh. So yeah, there are long plays of this game that are like 8 hours long. I think people have attempted speed runs that are still like 6 hours long. Getting to that max rank takes quite a long time. Only then are you allowed to compete the conclusive final missions. I forget if this game even rolls credits when it gets all the way to the end. Rubber banding seems to work both ways, as rubber banding often does. Keeps the enemies from getting just impossible to catch up to leads. Because this game knows what's fun, and that is crashing into people. And occasionally getting crashed into. And that did count as getting taken out. And that counted as getting taken out. I wonder if I could make every single other vehicle a revenge target. Probably would not be a strategically sound idea. Might be fun to see all those red arrows, though. Okay, now I gotta catch up and pit maneuver this guy. Simply, ugh. The finish line again. These things sneak up on you. Oh. That race was disastrous. Hey, someone who probably knows Burnout Paradise better than I do. Which is to say, at all, because I sure don't. Was just talking about that. Well, I am gonna have to basically win this race. Should still win Grand Prix if I come in first place in this race. Which is not actually very hard, but keep screwing around and trying to kill people. Keep doing that at the most inopportune times. This time I'll just try to win the race, I guess. Look at how fast this game gets. It just boost non-stop. I know there's a mode in this game where you, like... I think it's the first thing we saw, actually, where you try to, like, ram traffic into other traffic. And that's the whole point of the mode. It just gets sillier when you drive larger, faster vehicles than these starting vehicles that I have right now. Hello. Someone's in front of me. And not anymore. Excellent. As you get to know the level layout, you know what parts of the level are better for forcing people into walls, getting your takedowns without getting taken down yourself. Let's see if that was enough points to come in first. No. Driver 5 gets to advance. I still rank up. That was my real goal. Yeah, Revenge is a fantastic entry in the series. I was talking about how it was considered at release to be not enough changes to warrant making a new entry in the series, but I strongly feel it made enough fine-tunings and improvements that it's pretty great. So it's showing me the Dominator rank that I can't play yet because I'm not a Dominator, but I am as Reckless. Let's play one Reckless Crash mission and wrap up this stream. Can't crash here, but I can crash here. Good old prawn smackers. I don't want to do traumatized, but we'll wrap up on prawn smackers. That's the grossest name they could have given this level. It better be worth it. I have earned a rest. I've been up since 4:30 in the morning. At work most of that time. Technically this counts as work, but streaming is the fun kind of work. Drive on the left here. Okay. I don't have a perfect idea of what I need to do. I probably need to blow myself up on this upper level, this bridge, and then launch myself via Crash Breaker down there. Let's try it. Doesn't feel like $8 million worth of damage. Not yet. Blow up twice. Oh, buses. Blowing up those buses probably would have helped. Oh, there goes the target. That was enough for a victory. Beautiful. Yeah, I blew past the requirements. Oh, there's a ramp. Didn't even see the ramp, didn't even need it. Oddly enough, when you enter a new area, it typically ends up being one of the easier crash missions. And then as you advance through that area, you get harder and harder crash missions. Unto absurdity. Give me a new crash car. It's been a long time, but I've been stuck with this Pinto. Nope. New event, new high score. So there's much, much more Burnout Revenge to play. Or like 10 more hours if you wanted to do every single mission. But it is a fun game, holds up well. I'm definitely curious about Burnout Paradise. Probably worth a look at some point. Blowing up 22 vehicles. I'm pretty sure we already got the trophy for blowing up 25. So I guess you got to get pretty specific. Blow up every single value of vehicle as you possibly can if you want to get all the trophies. Oh no, we're getting trophies for specific areas. So that trophy was the equivalent of one we got earlier in a different area. For what that's worth. Can we, like, look at our trophies? Let's see. Look at our records. Intro movies. %5 complete. 20 more of these. We got ourselves a 100% playthrough. They keep track of a lot, but tragically cannot find our trophies. I think there is a way to find the trophies, I just don't know where it is. But there we go. Burnout Revenge. Always a good time. Cheers me right up. Blowing up half the world for literally no reason whatsoever. And there's the Xbox car that I didn't get to drive, even though I downloaded it. Perhaps someday I'll find one of the missions where you're allowed to drive that ugly car. For now, thank you for joining me for Burnout Revenge. Of course, have yourselves a good one. And see you again soon. For more whatever I feel like playing. Probably the Warriors. And of course, Minion March Madness Marathon continues for the remainder of the month. Tune in for those. Yep, thanks for joining me. Peace out, y'all.